Well, hello, bear watchers. I threw the dogs outside and Mary went to bed, and Heather is, I don't know where Heather's up in her room all the time. She's got gaming stuff up there. But welcome to Monday Measures. And this is a different kind of Monday Measures because when I started Monday Measures, it was more of a being accountable. It was a weight loss journey. And although I've lost half of my weight that I wanted to lose, we're going to talk about the weight loss journey. So if you're interested, that's what today's video is going to be like. And then we'll get back to the cooking and the Monday Measure recipes, because I gotta start meal prepping again. It's, I've been doing okay because a lot of the things that I eat are pretty easy. I'm doing the keto diet, and I started like years ago watching Dr. Eric Berg, and I figured it out. It was 8 years ago, and he was actually kind of on a journey himself, and learning more and more, and he just couldn't seem to get enough information. He was a chiropractor, and he knew that he couldn't give people advice if he didn't help himself, because his weight and his health was not good. So he started the ketogenic diet and studied, and now he gets all of his information from medical journals and government websites, and it's just amazing. He's got I think it's over 16 million followers now, and there's a reason for that. I didn't do it for years and years and years. I've done clean eating, and I followed a lot of his stuff, and I followed a lot of Thomas Dolores stuff, and we were just talking about somebody else today, me and Mary. Flav City. Yeah, I've followed their stuff, and I was doing, a mixture of all of them, I would say, the clean eating. And that had always worked for me in the past. But the clean eating at the beginning of 2022, it wasn't working. I was actually getting worse. I had all kinds of stomach issues going on, and I didn't know what was going on. And, come to find out, I had myocardia from either the COVID or the shots, or I don't know where it came from. But it had happened after, 2020, all that stuff. And that scared me. Having a heart condition at my age is not something you want to do, especially when you're prone to pneumonia. I've had pneumonia 13 times, and I don't want to get it again. I had it 10 times from age 15 to 25 or 16 to 25. I don't remember what it was, but I had it every year. And finally, an ear, nose, and throat doctor said, you know what? I think if we take your tonsils out, they might be the culprit. So they did. They took my tonsils and adenoids out, and I never got pneumonia again until probably almost 10 years ago, I think. I got my first bout of pneumonia here, and I thought I was going to die. I could not breathe. I came home. I had an acupuncturist that was my primary doctor, because I would rather do alternative So my acupuncturist was my primary care doctor. He worked a lot with herbs. He sent me home with a bunch of baggies of herbs, and he said, take this every hour, and if you don't feel like you can take it, I'm going to send you to the hospital. And to me, that was a big red flag warning sign, because he was just against hospitals. So I went home, and he called me every hour to make sure I was taking those herbs. And I felt like that saved my life, because if he didn't call me every hour, I felt like if I fell asleep, I was not going to wake up. And I felt better after 3 days. Double pneumonia, I felt better after 3 days. I was still coughing, I was still not breathing right, but I felt good enough to go to work after 3 days. And but he's not around anymore. He passed away, and I'm so sad. So, because he was our primary care doctor for all three of us, and he actually, anything that was wrong with us, he took care of it. I haven't found another doctor like him. My regular primary care doctor, she used to get after me all the time about inflammation and blah, blah, blah. And the anti-inflammatory diet, which was no grains, no eggs, no red meats. Heather.
Everything that I'm eating. Yeah.
But she, it was everything, low fat, and that's all I was doing most of the time, all the time, lots of low fats. I thought for, over 20 years, I thought that I was dairy intolerant, or lactose intolerant, or allergic to dairy, or whatever. I was doing almond milk and, cooking. I started out with soy milk because they didn't have almond milk at the time. But I didn't do dairy unless it was like Greek yogurt or maybe sour cream, something like that. But it just tore my stomach apart. Well, come to find out, it was the low fat. You need the fat in order to assimilate that dairy. So that was a big eye-opener. Everything that I'm eating now is what my doctor told me not to, all those years. And even my doctor in Michigan before I came here to Alaska. So I'm eating mostly eggs, and, I do a lot of bacon. The fatter the meat, the better. I primarily do pork products because it's got a higher fat content to the denseness of it. And I'll show you. Because it's kind of been a work in progress. I started at the beginning, I think Labor Day weekend, because I had the flu, and at the end of August, and I started on an empty stomach because I couldn't keep anything down. And so it kind of was just meant to be that I did it. And I ordered some supplements from Dr. Eric Berg, and he usually doesn't push his supplements. If you watch his videos, they come out every day. He doesn't really push his supplements. I have not seen anything on his videos about, I have a supplement for that, but I know the quality that he's striving for. So I trust his supplements, and they are on Amazon. And I take the cod liver oil, and Mary got some of this clear skin, and it completely cleared her skin up. And I don't know what else. I was taking some estrogen from him too, and it's DIM is what it is. It's like an estrogen balance. But yeah, I've been doing those. But when I ordered that, I ordered a book on his ketogenic diet, and it's just a little thin book on what you eat and what you can't eat. So like I said, it's been a work in progress, because in the beginning I was kind of doing things right, doing things wrong. And even just a few weeks ago, I thought, wait a minute, am I getting the right amount of carbs every day? Because I'm not tracking any of my food, and I'm trying to just do protein and things without a lot of carbs. So I put this Carb Master app on my phone where I can punch in my food for the day, and I'll show you that. So I found out I was getting too many carbs in a day. It allows you 24 carbs. So I don't have, now I'm staying around 17, 19 carbs a day. And sorry about Heather wandering around back and forth back there. I was kind of hoping nobody was going to be around. but somebody's always, dogs, kids, somebody's always, it's home. It's not a studio, it's home. So yeah, so I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to show you the app, the CarbMaster app, and I'm going to show you a before picture of what I looked like. The picture was taken in April because that's when I started doing the clean eating, when it didn't work. And then my high weight I hit in June. So that picture you're going to see in April still was not my high weight. And I'm almost embarrassed to show that picture. But I'll show you that picture. And then we've been walking at the Big Dipper. My hair stands right up. See if I can do this without it jumping around today.
It's only jumping a little bit, but that's because we're walking fast.
Yeah, we're walking fast. But yeah, day four. Day 4. Not all in a row because we had Christmas and then they were closed.
And then we were sick anyway.
Yeah, we were sick anyway. So there's no way we would have been able to do it. But yeah, we need to show you this open skate today, and they've got a whole bunch of little tiny tots down there. They're on little dolphins.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Oh, they're there. There's some. How fun is that? There we
We're at 2.38 miles.
But we've been walking at the Dipper, and that was a challenge for Mary. And that's something that I've always strived for in the past too, is doing at least 10,000 steps a day. And they used to call it a 10,000 step diet. And if you do 10,000 steps a day, that's good exercise for you. The other app is this little Halo band. So I can talk about that here, because then I can insert what was going on with the Halo band. And I might show you a little bit, but with like scrolling over the web, the app Halo band, in the beginning I was like, oh, this is not gonna work. And then I had seen some bad reviews from it, and I was supposed to reach 150 points, and I think I was getting like 60, maybe 90 if I worked really hard. Even if I did yard work outside and sweat my butt off, I didn't even get 90 points a week, and it wanted me to do 150. Well, when we started walking, and I started doing stairs more at work, I hit 150. And then it went boom from 150 the day I hit it to, oh, your next goal's 300. So it wasn't like, do 160 or do, 175 or something. No, it went boom, like double what you're doing. Well, then we realized with the walking, if I tracked my walk with the app, then I was actually hitting, 40, 50 points just with the walk. And I was like, oh my gosh, 300 is actually doable. So I'm really curious because today it's Sunday and you'll be seeing this video on Monday. So I'm curious, I'll show it to you. I'm curious to see, because we did 3 walks today. So we got over 4 miles. And I'm wondering if I actually hit 600 for this week. Because, no, I wouldn't have done that. But they wanted me, maybe, I don't know. But, once I hit 300, it was like, boom, okay, your next goal is 600. But according to the app, the American Heart Association, 300 points is an active lifestyle. And it should keep you heart healthy. So they gear this Halo band, which is an Amazon thing. This is not sponsored, which is an Amazon thing to the American Heart Association. And they do have recipes on there, too, that you can use for the ketogenic diet. So, okay, I'm going to stop this for a minute, and I'm going to show you what the apps look like. So, okay, I'm trying to do this at 10 o'clock at night, guys. Sorry, so nothing's working out. But here's the Halo app. That's the one for the little wristband that I have on. And this is the points I got today. Those 3 walks that we did. You'll see that video on Friday. Mary and I tried something and it actually worked out really well. And here's the goal. It's more than 10,000 steps a day. By the time Mary and I got up, it was late. We didn't get out the door till almost 3:30. And see this, I really don't like that sedentary over. If you're sedentary for more than 8 hours a day, it starts to take points off. But look at this. I am amazed. 566 points. And the night hasn't ended yet. But I'm going to be sitting here editing. I'm sure that I'm probably going to lose points because I'm going to be sitting here editing. But look how close to 600 I am. That'll be my goal for next week. I'll let you guys know if I reach 600 next week. But I'm getting really excited about this. So yeah, see, I slept until 1 o'clock. I got up and I took Heather to work and then I went back to sleep. And so there's this big blank spot there. And then here's where we did all the walking. But oh my gosh, I am so excited. So the app, let me see, here's yesterday. So yesterday, Heather and I went and helped Sarissa, and we were walking around Fred Meyer, but I didn't do any steps at the store. So we were just trying to get to 10,000 on my own without going to the ice rink, the Dipper. And the same thing with Friday. We were helping Sarissa. So we didn't get to go to the Dipper. I think that was Friday. Yeah, that's the 6th. So, but here's what the app looks like when you go in. Here's those 3 walks that we did today. And it'll tell you, how many points you have for the day, how many steps, your calories you burned, and how you slept Here's my sleep score. And this, I got the band because I was only sleeping 3 hours a night. I was wondering why I felt like death. So all summer, all spring, all summer, I was struggling with my sleep. I just couldn't figure it out. Within 48 hours of doing that keto, I slept 8 hours a night. And I've been doing it ever since. Just before Christmas, about 2 weeks before Christmas, I don't know, I switched around the way I was eating things. I switched around supplements. I have no clue what was going on, if I was just stressed out because of Christmas or excited, but my sleep went back down. And today, I really wasn't going to go back to sleep. I figured if it's 6 hours or over, I win. A lot of times it's not. So, yeah, that was one thing that I was really corrected with the keto, and I had so much energy right off the bat. So that's that app. And here's what we've been doing. I can actually start a training session, and it's got more options. And we just basically been doing the walk. I can start it from there, and it tracks my heart rate and everything. Now here's the Carb Master app. And see that 12-day streak? Every once in a while I'll go a carb over and I don't really realize it, but I enter it in there. But my fasting window is I forget what I set it at. Will it tell me? My fasting program. 16 hours. That's what I put on the app. My regular is usually between 17 or 19 hours, and on the weekends, I usually do a 24-hour fast. So at least one of the days, I'll do a 24-hour fast. So that I was kind of going to do that today, but I was actually hungry when I got up, so I didn't do that. Okay, how do I get back to where I was? There. So that's all the calories I had. Actually, that's low for me. I usually stay right about 1,000 calories, 900 to 1,000 calories a day. I try to make sure that I get a good amount of protein, which I was way low on protein today because I had a salad. And I had 21 carbs because I had a bunch of dairy today. So here's an example. This is what I had for lunch. And I told Mary this was really good. I mixed, actually this was peach. I mean, they're all the same carb content, so I just used the vanilla. Oops, sorry. But I had one of those Oikos containers. I cut it in half, and I put half in a bowl. So I had that with a tablespoon of mascarpone and 2 tablespoons of ricotta cheese and a 1/4 cup of blueberries, and then I put some flaxseed in it, and I mixed it up. And because of the ricotta cheese, which I don't normally put in there, it made it pretty creamy. So that was like a dessert for lunch. And you see what time I had that? I had that at 3:20 p.m. So I could have almost done a 24-hour fast, but at 9 o'clock last night, I had one of those keto ice cream bars. I forget what they're almond something. Anyways, but here was what I had for dinner. I actually had it's shredded Brussels sprouts and kale was the salad. And then I had the very last of that Papa Murphy's crustless pizza
So 1 serving is an eighth of that bowl. That is just not right to me, because that's only like 2 bites. So that's kind of scary, but that's all I had left. And that's why I actually mixed it with the salad that I had with some olive oil, and I had some chunks of cheddar cheese that I ate some chunks, and I put some pumpkin seeds on the salad too. But that's all I had for dinner. And, if you want to add something, you can add, and then you can search for foods, and you can just add it on there. But this is what I've been eating. This is all that I've been eating. And see, it will tell you if it's keto friendly. See, this is what it's been. It stores everything that I list, so that way I can go to a quick list. So I don't starve myself. I mean, I've got a lot of things that I can eat. So I'm logged out for the day because I'm done eating. So that's that app. So this video is getting kind of long with all the explanations. If you have any questions, just shoot, ask me questions. Like I said, I'm still learning. Like you've seen, I'm not getting enough protein. I could add protein drinks, but most of them, I'm going to need to figure that out, because most of them have all kinds of different fillers and stuff in there that I don't really want to do. So, and I don't want, I've tried doing the leaner proteins on days, just to eat more without the calories, get more protein in, but then my fat count is down. So it's, like I said, a work in progress. So yeah, so that's what's going on. And I'm down 30 pounds. I gotta weigh myself in the morning. Wish me luck. So I'm trying to lose the second 30 pounds by the time we go on our cruise. If you've seen that, we're going on a cruise the middle of March. So when I hit my 30 pounds down, that was it was a little bit over 3 months, and it was another 3 months until that cruise. But they say, those last pounds are the hardest to come off. And when I was down weight before, if I reach that weight again, well, I will reach that weight again. That's only 20 pounds, but I'm striving to get that extra 10 pounds off that I didn't last time I lost all my weight. And that was in 2019. So you might see I'm trying to figure out if Mary's videos, I was probably thin in those very first videos that Mary showed, all the things that we were doing, because that's when I lost my weight, and I had kept it off for, almost 2 years. So, yeah. So, there you go. And if you're thinking about trying keto, don't be scared because your doctor's telling you, don't. My cholesterol did go up because 3 weeks after I did the keto, I had blood work done. My blood work's always been perfect. Always. That's another reason why I couldn't figure out why I always felt so bad. And, it's inflammatory, and a lot of times the inflammation doesn't show up on your blood work. I'll tell you that. When I got that blood work done, my cholesterol was sky high, which I've never had bad cholesterol. So my bad cholesterol was sky high, but so was my good cholesterol. And I think I had a big fatty steak the night before because I was going to fast for the test. So my body was doing what it was supposed to be doing. It was, my good cholesterol was fighting all that fat that I had eaten the night before. And I eat all the fat off the steaks I eat. I was doing that when I was little, so, yeah. And actually, I've always done that. I don't care what the doctor says because I like it. Oh, my B12 was high. And that scared me because if your B12 is high, then your body's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, because your B vitamins are your vitamins that if you get too much of them, your body actually spills them. You pee and poop them out. So if it's too high, that means that your liver or your kidneys is not processing it, and it's getting stuck somewhere in your system. But I was taking B12 to help me stay awake during the day because I wasn't doing any caffeine. So I might have just been overdosing the B12. So I'm going to get my blood work done again probably about mid-February, and we'll see what my numbers are again. I'm excited. So thanks for watching. And like I said, if you have any questions, shoot them down in the comments, and go watch Dr. Berg's. He's got a bunch of videos on how to start if you want to start. And good luck. I feel great. And like I said, it's almost 10:30 at night, and I haven't started editing this video yet. So we'll see you later. Bye.